Well, hey, so this Sean here is I'm on here with,
There's Sean Walker, y'all.
and here's Susie right here, y'all. She now, and you're on the other side of the country right now.
I'm 3 hours something. No, you're 3 hours behind me. I'm on the
Yes,
East Coast. Yeah. North
yes.
Carolina.
It's 6 o'clock. We still have sunlight here, so
Yeah,
well,
6:30.
we are we're crazy thrilled that you and your husband are coming to visit at the place. We get so formal now. So excited that you're coming. We're super stoked that you are coming. There's been so much, Mike Proctor's been talking about it. Like, I mean, he's like, oh man, when Susie comes, it'll be so great. You're gonna spend a whole week, right? You're spending a whole week in the Northwest. I mean, you're
Yeah, more like 10 days.
10 days, and you're yeah, that's amazing. So
We're doing a couple of churches and your event,
yeah,
and then we'll do stuff with Mike at his barn.
yeah. So there's a lot. So we're definitely gonna get the full like
Yes,
Susie
we're gonna
Ryan
go. We're gonna
experience.
come and encourage, and
Come
hopefully
on.
open some wells, some new wells, or old wells, new wells.
Old wells, new wells. Come on.
We want
Now,
them all. We want them
when we
all.
when we talked a couple weeks ago, you had just come out of like a 3-day worship event. I don't know if you remember when we first met a few months ago. Just what have you been experiencing as of late? You just came back from Switzerland. Like what do you feel like
Yeah.
God is doing right now?
So, um, it's really for me the worship events I've been doing. I think for not just for me, but I think across the board, it's the Lord's presence is getting stronger and stronger. And wow, we did a reset conference. We call it Reset recently in Florida with Leonard Jones. We hadn't worshiped together in a long time. He's actually the one visiting me here right now. We did a worship night last night. Anyway,
Awesome.
I mean, it's just like, it feels like the presence of the Lord is going to just like explode.
Mm.
And then like at the Reset conference, it just kept going deeper and higher and deeper and higher. And what I am noticing is the young people, I'm doing a lot of Gen Z mentoring right now. They just searched me out. They're looking for the mothers and fathers of
Yeah.
true worship. Is what they're looking for. Not that I think I have anything better than anyone, but I was raised in worship where I had a lot of permission to hear God and follow the Lord inside of the music and to
Yeah.
sing in the new songs, but to also do songs that people know and write your own songs,
Yeah.
mix it all up.
Yeah.
And it's just, I feel like the young people are really hungry. I think all people are, but the Gen
Yeah.
Zs are super hungry
Yeah.
to learn about that.
Yeah.
And also they want to learn the Bible and they want to learn to pray. So I'm
Yeah.
super excited about the next few generations coming up because they're getting on fire and they can tell they want to be holy and they can tell the Holy Spirit from not the Holy Spirit.
Right. Right.
I'm excited, but the events I've been doing that it has been phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and I don't think it has to do with me particularly, but I think it does have to do with again learning again how to really follow the lamb. I'm using lamb a lot these days. I need to write a lamb song inside of the musical worship. You got to do good songs,
Yeah.
and then you wait on the Lord.
Yeah.
So really the big thing right now I think is the Lord is really teaching us how to wait, and then he will come like a tornado. And then things just happen. And so we know we've been involved in this before. You've been to Bethel.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just feel like it's going to be nuclear in the next seasons, in the next era of worship. And I'm super excited that God just put me right back in, because I was like, oh, I'm getting older now. I have no like weird thoughts. I'm just like,
Right.
what's next? I guess I can, I'd like to have a little more money so I could scuba dive more. That's okay. And I love writing. I still write poetry every day. And then
Sure.
all of a sudden, I can't tell the whole story right now. I'll tell it
Right.
later to you when we meet. All these windows and doors just blew wide open.
Wow.
And of course, I feel like the main thing I feel like, this is just my little, is the Lord wants to release that spirit of David again.
Yeah.
Which is the Holy Spirit, which is into
Yeah.
the next generations.
Yeah.
For understanding when you play and sing worship, it's not just a good song,
Yeah.
but it chases away the madness.
Wow.
There, I said it.
Wow.
Boom.
Wow.
I have a lot of stuff on that. I'm still getting it.
Sit on that for a second.
I mean, go. It's the chaos and the madness and the anxiety and the insanity. What did David do for Saul? What
Yeah,
how did who started worship? He did.
right. Wow.
Oh, I know. So we're gonna talk about this.
We're going to talk about that. Well,
Yeah.
that's one of the things when we were talking about it, about how this kind of got birthed, that, that recalibration again, because that's my heart,
Yeah.
man. Not
Reset.
to criticize. Hey, yeah, reset. It's not, hey, we're doing this and this and this. It's hey, here's an invitation. I love you. You love scuba diving. I feel like it's a deeper invitation just to the deeper end of the pool.
It
It's
is.
like we've been here in the 3 foot, 4 foot, maybe even some. If you're 5'9" like me, you're dipping your head underwater, but it feels
Yeah.
like there's this. I remember I had a dream years ago, and I jumped off of this diving board platform thing, and I was going, tumbling, and I was really, really nervous. It was seemed like such a long drop to the water, and I was actually scared, and I tensed up, and I was like, oh. And when I hit the water, I was I learned how to breathe underwater. I was
Yeah,
breathing,
you were fine.
and
Right.
my friend stuck his head in the water. He's like, Sean, are you okay? And I went, no, my daughter, I'm great. Because I imagine
You
my
should
daughter
open the whole thing with that.
with
With
that.
yes,
It,
because that's really what it is. And I've had so many dreams exactly like you just said.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's an invitation. It is not a
And so
criticism.
it feels like it's gonna be
Painful
scary. And
and
it is scary to take a risk, but once you get in, it's like easier than when you were trying so hard.
yeah, yeah. So
It's easier to
now
follow the Holy Spirit than to try and make something happen.
right. That's never mind. You said it.
Easier.
Easier. It's
But
easier.
also you and I, and we have to make a safe place for people.
Yeah,
When you make a safe place there where I always talk like this is a safe place. You don't have to do anything we're telling you, but we want you to try if you can.
yeah,
And this is a safe place to try something new. Like really make them feel safe and loved
yeah,
and wrap your arms around the people and it's not about us. It's what we can bring all of us together in union into the deep. It's okay. We go, I go, you go, but what about the people together? This is really my thing too. Is that John, what is it, 14 or 17? That union. If we are one,
right, right,
so
right.
we can go into these places together safely,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
so much fun. And it's better
yeah.
when we go together.
It is. It is. It's. I had a friend. I was having lunch with a friend today who said that he's like, he goes, I'm coming. I'm coming to your conference. I just want you to know. I said, that's good. But he almost prefaced it with, but I'm not really, into all that crazy wild stuff. And I was like, that's the beauty of this. This would be the best place for you to just be like, okay, Father, I'm here as me. And that you're going to encounter me. And
Yeah.
you might be encountering, the same person, but
You
it's
don't
the
have to
same.
look like someone else is
Yeah, you
worshiping.
get to
You
be
can,
like
yeah,
that's the beauty of worship is yeah,
yeah,
that's I'm yeah, I'm getting really
yeah. I know.
so
I wish we were doing 2 nights of worship
holy
instead of just
smokes.
one.
The fact that we've got this daytime session, which everyone's invited to, but what my heart for this was, I mean, anybody who loves worship in any way, shape, or form, come. But worship
Yes,
leaders, intercessors, musicians, whatever, this is especially going to be a refreshing time for you because we want to encourage you to be you and what it
yeah,
is the Father's expression
it's good.
look. We actually have a painter, a new friend that I made who's a painter from Vancouver, and he reached out and he said, hey Sean, I'm a painter. I haven't done it in years, but I feel like it's getting like stirred up in my heart again.
Oh, this is so good. That's right. We want those people.
Yes, I'm like, come paint. It's
Get
so
reset, get refreshed.
it is. I think reset is such a just perfect word. So,
That's that Jeremy Riddle's book, Reset.
oh man,
Yeah.
I really should start reading someday. I'm
Okay,
50.
I didn't read it yet either, but everyone said it's fabulous.
I'm think I'm thinking of taking up reading. Just someday.
I read. I read the Bible.
Right. No, I read the Bible, but
So
even that,
that's a lot of reading. I mean,
well, it
no,
is.
I read books. I read a lot of. I love reading, but you're busy. We're busy. It's
My
okay.
daughter's my daughter has a friend who literally reads almost 300 books in a year,
I
which
would.
only
That's
365 days in a year. Yeah. No, that's
she's reading a lot.
she could start her own company with
She
that.
should write because they say the best writer's the best reader or reader
It's
writer. How does that go?
like so if let me as we wrap this up, because I thank you for giving us the time, by the way. This is awesome.
Yes,
What
of
would
course.
what would be your encouragement to anyone who is just excited about coming? What would just be your encouragement or your invitation? I've been inviting them for months and months and months now, so I thought I'll let Susie give them an invitation.
I was taking notes for what you were saying.
Okay.
um, yeah, I feel like there's so much unexplainable things that God is releasing into the creative modern
Mm,
day Levites. Doesn't
mm,
matter how old you are. I am ministering to a lot of Gen Zs right now, and that just
love it.
happened. But I feel like all of us, I feel like when we gather like this, he's going to
Yeah,
release us.
yeah.
He's going to stir us up, and the presence,
Come
the
on.
presence is just going to be fantastic because of the way you're presenting it, and we're all coming together. It doesn't matter how many. We're
Yeah,
going to get saturated
come on.
because of we're hungry. If
Yeah,
whoever's coming is super hungry and expecting God to do some resetting. So
come on.
yeah, I think you should tell all your friends and
Yes.
bring the teenagers,
Bring the
bring the
teenage.
youth teams, bring the worship teams, bring yourselves. We're gonna have to
Well,
leave our cats and dogs for now,
come
but
on.
maybe
Yes.
later, but maybe next
We do
time.
have
But
child care, but
bring
we don't have
bring
pet.
them.
Yeah. I think
I promise you, if you come and bring all of your friends, you will not be disappointed. You will actually be beyond surprised.
come
You
on.
won't have words for what will happen.
Come
You
on.
won't
I
have words.
love listening to your heart for Gen Zs. My wife and I, we are the youth worship directors at our church. And that is like the only thing I want to do. Like right now, I don't even we started leading
Oh
worship
my
we started leading worship on Sunday mornings, and I like it. I like it fine. Church family who know me, I like it. I like it fine. But I actually we stepped away so we could just focus on doing the youth kids, because we just come alive. We come alive at it. It's a
Oh
blast.
my gosh, I didn't even know. See,
It's
we
so
have a lot to talk about.
we do it. Oh, it'd be great. So I
I
just
want to have some good advice for
okay.
this. This is just
I'm
not happening to
slow
me.
and steady. Is slow and steady wins the race. That's what I've learned with Gen Zs, because they want to start rocking mashups. Like, hey, let's do some. I was actually texting with one of them today. Let's mash up this song, and I'm like, that I love it. Let's do the mashup, but let's be sure and capture the heart, because it could sound amazing, and it could,
Okay,
but
that's good.
but there's here's one of the things that I've discovered: they are so talented and they are so creative, and sometimes they are.
Wow. Okay.
Um, I don't want to say they're too creative, because that's not the right way to say it, but they are
Yeah.
so creative that creativity kind of finds its way into the focal point of the conversation. And so you kind of have to pull the creativity back a little bit and say, I love the creativity, but remember why. Don't forget your why.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, don't forget your, because we can get lost in the creativity. And these kids, it's so they call them, they call it like the praise songs. We call them praise songs. They call them hype songs. That's what Gen Z calls them, hype songs. Like, all right, here's the hype song, and
Oh, in a good way they do?
yeah, in a good way. Well, yeah, we would call that like, what? You called it the what? Oh no, but to them, the hype song is the praise song. It's just
Oh, okay.
well, here, let me drop this, Susie. It's
Right.
how they say it, yo, no cap.
Yo, no cap.
It's bussin'.
I don't know that, but I need to learn.
You don't stay away from. Oh, yeah. It's got
Over
the.
here, over here we talk like this.
Yeah, well, they would say it's got the Riz. It's that song's the Rizzler. Yeah,
We got-
Gen Z
okay.
vocab is it's terrifying. But when you're an adult and you use it, then then they just die inside a little bit. When I use like Gen Z lingo, my daughter falls on the floor and just begs me to stop. She's like,
Right, right. A little embarrassing. Don't do
yeah,
it.
like Dad,
Just
don't do
just be yourself, Dad, like you're teaching us.
it. Right, right.
No need for that.
No, wait, unnecessary, but you can keep it at any time. And I'm like, do you realize when you say that you're literally begging me to keep going internally? I mean, I'm just like, come on, I'm gonna do it. So, Susie, I am so thrilled. I was gonna say one of the things I'm the most blown away by is and just grateful for is the musicians that have come together for this night.
Oh,
Uh,
that's good to know. Do they use a click track?
I can tell you this: the drummer that is drumming is a click track.
Okay.
It is some of the most phenomenal musicians.
Really? I might send some other songs then.
Yeah, they're. Oh yeah, no, they are. Mike has pulled together Mike Proctor, who is just the man. He is a
Yeah, he does. He
apostle
does.
of this
He
region.
always does me good.
Yeah, it is. Well, I mean, you've got Mike, obviously. You've got Joel, who used to play with Jesus Culture, obviously, and plays with us at Encounter. Um, the drummer, I forget the drummer's name. Then there's another gentleman that's coming up from Bethel. The sound man is one of my heroes. He is just a phenomenal individual coming from. He's actually driving all the way from Port Orchard just to come be a part, and he is. Yeah, I mean, for those of you who are still watching this. We're just saying this now because oh my goodness, that's how I'm getting.
Is there violin?
No, but give me time. We can find.
Well, I was just wondering about one song that I keep doing everywhere I go that's kind of blowing up.
Okay.
But no pressure.
Oh hey, it's not pressure. Jesus is just dropping amazing instrumentalists out of the sky. So I'll tell Mike we need to find a violin, and he'll be like, yeah, I got two. So I am. I am so thrilled, so excited, and we will absolutely look forward to you and your husband arriving here in the Northwest. Tell Leonard Jones Sean says hi. Not that he'll
Oh
even
man,
care or no, but
he's coming back soon. He is amazing.
that's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
I will. Like I said, we are excited for your arrival. So be blessed and strength from all your trips and travels, and we will see you soon.
Thank you so much, Sean. I can't wait to see you in person and everybody.
All right, bless you.
All right, guys, come. Why we worship.
.org